Hi, this is Trade Passer again with part 2 of my Blu-ray movie update. Okay, I did my first video. I did the first 10 movies of that. Now I'm going to do videos from 11 to 20, all Blu-rays. Okay, now the 11th movie is a classic, Dancer with Wolves, Kevin Costner. Okay, I remember seeing this years ago in the theater. It was like a 3-hour movie, but this is one of those excellent westerns, and more to say about it. It's just Kevin Costner. By then, the western was thought to be dead. The Kevin Costner basically revived the western with this movie, and more than the fact that it was 3 hours long, which is unheard of for like I said, any movie, normal movie. But it made a lot of money and won 7 Academy Awards. And basically, Kevin Costner his career hasn't been the same since this movie. Basically, he shot for the moon, and then he's been in other movies. Like I believe that movie with Clint Eastwood, which I can't remember the name of it, where he actually plays the bad guy on the run, and Clint Eastwood is the sheriff hunting him. That was a good movie, and he has a couple other ones, but most of his movies, ever since this one, hasn't lived up to the billing. And I guess where can you go after you won, 7 Academy Awards? Where else did it go but down? So, but I love this movie, and this supposedly has an extra hour of extra features in it. So I'm gonna watch this one day, sit down and watch it and see again, and see what extra was left off. Okay. Okay. The next movie is called Lucky Slevin, which is a weird movie. It's kind of a cult movie now. It has big stars in it, but like I said, Josh Hartnett, Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, Ben Kingsley, Lucy Liu, and basically it's a story about a mysterious hitman and these two rival families that fight it out against each other. And it's kind of a quirky movie, and it has flashbacks in it. And Bruce Willis in this movie is excellent. He plays the mysterious hitman, and the way he ties into Josh Hartnett's character, who comes into town, it's worth seeing. And just to say that this is one of those quirky movies, but it works. Okay, and like I said, every character, every actor in there is top notch, from Morgan Freeman to Ben Kingsley and to Bruce Willis. It's just an excellent movie. It's violent, but it's great and it's worth it. It's one of these quirky movies, but I loved it. Okay, the next movie is called Sling. Now this was written and directed and produced, a screenplay by Billy Bob Thornton, and he won the Academy Award for this character. Now I didn't see this movie all the way through. I've seen parts of it on cable a while ago, but I never seen all of it. So I'm gonna watch this from beginning to end. But I just remember his character speaking, with that accent, and I believe, if I'm right, that he actually performed this on. He did this on that. I don't know if it was Broadway but I know he did this. I think on the stage somewhere. I don't know if it was off Broadway or whatever it was. But he, like I said, he wrote and directed the movie, and this movie is a classic. And I remember seeing parts of it, and I remember his character was just. His character is, one of these low guys that I think he did a violent murder, like he killed his stepfather or something with a sling blade or something. Hence the name of the movie. But it's a good movie. It's supposed to be a great movie, and I've heard great things about it. So I'm going to watch it from the beginning. And I like Billy Bob Thornton as an actor, so I'll watch that. And the next movie is a comedy, scary movie. This is the original from the Wayans brothers. It has Marlon in it. Sean and Keenan directed this, and it also has Regina Hall and who else? Cherry O'Terry's in it, and Carmen Electra, and this is actually Shannon Elizabeth from American Pie movie. She's in it, and also I believe Anna Faris. I think this was her first big movie before she started doing all this comedies. But this is the original, which is actually pretty good when you think about it. This is like the first big parody movie, I think, besides the Naked Gun movies. And this is actually funny. And then everything else after this kind of sucks. But this is the original, which is still good. Now this is another horror movie. Lots of horror, / comedy, great music. Called The Lost Boys. This is a movie by Joel Schumacher. That's his name, I believe. Joel Schumacher. This is before he screwed up the Batman movies. And pre Jack Bauer, Kiefer Sutherland there, Jason Patrick, that's his character there, and the late Corey Feldman is right there. I don't know if you can see that right there. That's his right there. And then Jamie Gertz is right there. And then in the background, right there, if you look, right there, that character where I have my finger at, that's Alex Winter. You know, Bill Esquire. Yeah, Bill Esquire, the Bill and Ted movies. Okay, but this is a good movie. Actually, it has a great soundtrack. But it's basically about these vampires that descend on this small California town, and basically, you know, Jason Patrick's character slowly gets sucked into their web, and it has action in it. You know, great special effects, and Kiefer Sutherland is his usual slimy self. But this is a good movie. I'm going to watch it in Blu-ray and see how good the quality is. But I remember seeing this in Lost Boys from the 80s, and this is a good movie. Now, this next movie is a Western classic called The Wild Bunch by Sam Peckinpah. That's the director, and this is supposed to be the original director's cut. This was actually recently restored, apparently, according to the back of this, and it has great character actors in it. I mean, great first-class actors in it. It has, you know, Ernest Borgnine, William Holden, Robert Ryan, Edmund O'Brien, Warren Oates, and Ben Johnson. Now, I've never seen this, but I love westerns, and this is supposed to be a Western classic, so I'm going to watch this. I'm going to get it in just to see, and it has documentaries in it and stuff and special features, and actually commentary by the director. Okay, so I'm going to watch this in The Wild Bunch. Like I said, I've heard great things about it, but I've never watched it yet, and I like westerns, so I'm going to watch that. Now, the next movie is sort of an action slash, it has kind of like some comedic bits in it, but it's mostly a dark movie, and this is directed by Sam Raimi, you know, on Evil Dead movies and also Spider-Man, and it stars Liam Neeson as he's actually a scientist in this movie who's doing this experiment that's supposed to help with skin grafts, and basically his girlfriend, played by Frances McDormand, she works for this like corrupt real estate agent mogul, and basically through a series of contrivances of the movie, these thugs that work for him come, and basically because I think they think Liam Neeson's character has some evidence against him, and they basically blow up his lab and blow him up with it, and he actually survives it, but he can't feel anything anymore, and actually his girlfriend I think thinks he's dead, and basically what he does to get revenge against the bad guys is he uses the skin graft experiment that he was working on, which I think only lasts for like an hour or so, or 30 minutes I think, and basically gets revenge on them. I mean, it's kind of implausible with him resizing himself to fit, because I think there's a part in the movie where he impersonates a thug that's a guy that's actually shorter than him, same weight and everything else, but it's a movie so you have to suspend belief. But this is sort of like, you know, not like Batman, but his character is sort of like Batman, that he gets brutal revenge against these people, and he slinks away in the shadow. But it's a good movie. It's a good action movie, and it has this is the actual 3-disc version of it. It has the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the digital copy, so you can put this on your iPod if you want. Okay. Now this next movie is an action movie called Serenity. This is based on the TV show that was on Fox called Firefly, excuse me, created by Josh Whedon, the guy who created Buffy. But this show actually got canceled. It was on Fox. I think it didn't even last a season. I think it only lasted like 10 or 12 episodes. But it had such a cult following that they actually made a movie, which was this. And I've seen parts of this movie again. It seems to be a habit of mine. I see parts of movies sometimes, but I don't see all of it. But I want to sit down and watch this from beginning to end. But because this is supposed to be real good, it has a couple actors in this that I like Nathan Fillion, who right there, he's the lead character there, and right here, Summer Glau, right there, who was in Terminator, Sarah Connor Chronicles on Fox, which also got canceled after the second season. Another good show. And Fox, they should never put a show on Fox. Fox never always cancels everything. Okay, but this is supposed to be a good movie. Like I said, I've seen parts of it, and what I saw of it I liked. So, but I want to watch this from beginning to end, and then one day maybe I'll get I think they have the Firefly box set for the TV show. I think I want to buy that and then watch the episodes, because I like science fiction, and I like Josh Whedon, and I like the actors in this movie, so I'll watch that. The next movie is an action movie with Sylvester Stallone called Cliffhanger. Okay, this is basically about a bunch of bad guys. I think they go up to the mountains because they're up. I think they're looking for some missing diamonds. If I got that right from memory. And basically, They, you know, they're willing to kill anybody to get those diamonds. And Sylvester Stallone, he plays like a, I think he's a, what do you call the people? I guess he works with a resort and takes people on hikes and all that stuff. And Janine Turner from Northern Exposure, and John Lithgow is at his most evil in this movie. He's a real son of a in this movie. And there he is back there threatening somebody right there. Have you looked? John Lithgow right there. And I like this movie. This is actually, this is a pretty good movie. If I'm quoting from memory, I'll have to watch it again just because it's been a while since I watched this. This I did watch from beginning to end. I think I saw this in the theater too, actually. Okay, and the next movie is The Chronicles of Riddick, starring Vin Diesel. Now this is a sequel to Pitch Black, which to me was more of a horror movie. This is more of an action movie. Pitch Black was more of a horror movie, and if I had to choose one of them, I like Pitch Black a lot. But Chronicles of Riddick wasn't that bad, actually. It was actually pretty decent, actually, in terms of action and stuff, and science fiction and stuff. And Vin Diesel was always good. He played that role. I forgot his name is his character's name in this movie. I forgot it was Riddick. Okay, okay, Chronicles of Riddick. Yeah, Riddick. And you know, you can see in the dark he has those eyes. But this is a pretty good movie, actually. And Carl Urban is in this movie, who's going to be the new Judge Dredd. And he played Bones in the Star Trek movie remake. Okay, so he's supposed to be the new Judge Dredd, but he's in this movie also. And also, Thandie Newton, who's a gorgeous British black actress. And this is pretty good, actually. I've never seen this, and you'll like it. Good movie, I highly recommend it. And the last movie is called Dune. Okay, speaking of Carl Urban, this movie stars The Rock, right there, and Carl Urban, which is that character right there. And this is basically about these Marines that go to rescue these scientists from these mysterious creatures that are attacking everybody. Okay, and basically the Marines get infected, and basically the people have to fight again. In this movie, actually, Rock starts off as the hero, but he slowly develops into a villain because of what they turn into. But it's a good action movie, and this is supposed to be the unrated extended version of it. So we'll see that and see what extra features they have in it. But it's a good action movie. I remember seeing this in the movie theater and thoroughly enjoying it. Okay, and that's my pickups. Okay, that's it for now. And hopefully in the future, when I buy more Blu-rays, I'll be giving you more of an update and what I bought and what I think. And also, I'm going to be doing movie reviews also. And when I get more familiar with the camera, I'll add more special effects into my videos and hopefully upgrade the style. So that's it for now. Trey Pastor saying goodbye.